I'm Francisca Banca, an architect with Molders Group under the Design and Build subsidiary. So before I delve into Molders developers, I would like to give you a background story about Molders Group. So, what inspired the founding of Molders Group? I mean, aside from the passion of creating designs and the thrill of watching those designs come to life, we found a need to provide solutions to clients that have their designs on paper not properly translated onto the ground. I mean, there are so many instances where the visions and ideas of clients and architects get lost in the construction process. So Molders Group comes in, creates three subsidiaries. We have three subsidiaries that are under the Molders Group. That's Molders Developers, Molders Design and Build, and Molders Products. So Molders Developers, we deal with estates, housing, advisory, project financing, and Molders Design and Build. That's where we provide the design services, build services, interior design. Molders Products, here it deals with manufacturing. We provide customized construction material solutions to our buyers. So at Molders, talking more about Molders developers, we have a Molders way. We like our designs to stick to a particular style. So that's where Molders developers comes in. Because in dealing with clients and their preferences, sometimes a lot of changes come in. So you don't get to bring out what your company stands for and stands with. So here we provide the Molders way, try and sell it to the general public, sell to them the Molders way of living. Yeah, and with these subsidiaries, it makes Molders Group a one-stop shop where you can have your design and your structure put up and finished by one company. With this, the design doesn't get lost in translation onto the ground because we've started it from the onset and we stick to a theme throughout. You have a theme running through from conception to construction. So we have three philosophies that we employ. That's sustainability, tropical architecture, and minimalism. Sustainability basically is getting the needs of today without compromising on that of the future. So Molders, our concept of sustainability, we put up structures that are energy efficient, environmentally friendly. It's tropical architecture. Here, the approach is to get buildings that are well suited. Buildings are well suited to their unique climatic conditions, environmental and climatic conditions. And we aim to create buildings that are comfortable and are well suited in the tropical region, well suited in the local context, to be specific. Then the last one is minimalism. So minimalism basically is stripping everything down to the bare essential. While our focus being on having it simple and so functional. So over here we don't do too much. You try and just make it clean, straight to the point. As Van der Rohe puts it, less is more. So SIBO is the Safety Insurance Brokers Limited. It's a multi-story office structure which is at Osu. It's currently ongoing. And then we have Lelax, which basically means luxury. There's a 6-unit residential setting at airport. And then we have the Triad at North Jogo, which is also a 3-unit residential structure. This is where we are trying to sell the Molders way of living. Sustainability first. We have 8 major principles of sustainability we like to consider. That's energy efficiency, where we try to reduce the energy consumption of our buildings. We achieve this by the orientation, admitting natural ventilation and lighting, through our full height windows and all that. And then we have with ventilation, it's also achieved with the orientation and then the full height windows, trying to get enough outdoor and interior spaces. We also try to minimize the number of interior partitions in our spaces to enable a free flow of fresh air from the outdoors. And with natural lighting too, with our windows, for spaces that are beyond 6 meters. Then we need to have windows on at least two sides to admit enough air. Or when you have a space with just a span of with just windows at a single side, then you know that you can't go beyond a span of 6 meters. So these are some of the little things that we consider windows. Yes. Then we have designs that are site specific. We consider the size, the shape, and the setting. We don't try to, we try to stick to the theme of the already existing structures in the area so that our design doesn't, we like to stand out, but it shouldn't be out of context. Then we have our biophilic designs too. That is where we try to bring in the natural elements. It enhances our occupants' well-being and gives them a connection with nature. That is where our signature green roofs and creeping plants come in. Aside the fact that they create a cooling effect in the space, and they are also pleasing. They are aesthetically pleasing. We try to take that into consideration too. And then we have water conservation and treatments. For instance, in areas where our sites are waterlogged, we introduce the use of French drains. We place it underground so it takes out the water from the ground, and then it's taken to a chamber where it is recycled and reused for gardening purposes or sanitary purposes. There have been instances where we even have to use those water at other sites for construction, and also our material selection. We like to use environmentally friendly materials and locally sourced materials to reduce their carbon footprint onto the environment. So with the innovation, how we integrate innovation, I would use an ongoing project for an example. It's an office structure, land tours. So they wanted a modern office, an extension of an already existing block. So here, before we start anything about the project, we go into research. What does a modern office need? What are the systems that you need in a modern office? And then we consult our engineers on how best to achieve these. Then we present the clients with the possibilities and the prices. And based on their picks, it could be based on the price or some of the things they think they don't really need in that space, then we go ahead to put them up. So for land tours, we have access control, we have smart blinds, we have climate control. Yes, so I think those are some of the things we have incorporated into that design, and that is how we integrate innovation into our designs. What sets us apart are our philosophies. Our designs are fit for the tropical weather, they are sustainable, and they are minimalist. And these set us apart from other developers. There are a lot of success stories, but off the top of my head, we have this client, Mrs. Mona Boyd. She had a kitchen which was really dark. They didn't take into consideration the 6-meter, 8-meter span for their window placements. So it's very dark, and she comes to move this. So we had a custom-made foldable glass door for her, which admits enough light into the space now. She was so thrilled about it that she has come back with 3 more projects. And with our residential projects, we have clients walking into their spaces, even uncompleted, and they are amazed. They can't believe the fact that what is on paper is what they are seeing, and it even looks better in person. And that's what models aim for, the wow effect. We usually start a comprehensive needs assessment, initial consultation. This helps us understand clients' project goals so that we can tailor our approach accordingly. And then we maintain open lines of communication where we give updates to our clients, regular updates to our clients, and seek feedback to ensure that we are on the right track. And with that, with the way we go about our projects, we're able to adapt to these changes while maintaining high standard. They can expect a comprehensive and client-focused experience that ensures their project goals are met with the highest standards and professionalism. We achieve this through collaborative processes, consultation to understand their needs, customized solutions. Most of our solutions are customized, timely delivery and within budget, and high commitment to quality. We do not compromise on quality. Yes, Modest is international. We have ongoing developments in Liberia, a proposed Eurobank, residential buildings, and an ongoing industrial park design that we are currently working on. Mold us. We mold your environment.